He followed the sound instinctively, crossing the street without even checking for cars, drawn like someone hearing their name whispered from a dream. The music grew clearer as he approached the subway entrance, a wide stairwell yawning into the underground, a warm glow spilling from within. At the top of the stairs, tucked beneath the overhang, sat a man. Mid-60s, maybe older, thin, weather-worn. His coat was frayed at the cuffs, and his beard curled like smoke under the edges of his hood. The guitar in his lap looked like it had survived a war, its sunburst finish cracked, a piece of silver duct tape holding a split at the bottom together. A battered case sat open at his feet, half filled with coins, crumpled bills, and a few wet leaves. But the man's hands, those were steady, deliberate. Each finger-picked note was gentle but sure, reverent in the way only someone who really meant it could play. He didn't look up, didn't see Tom approach. He was somewhere else entirely, eyes half closed, head bobbing slightly with the rhythm. Tom stood just outside the circle of light, hands still in his coat pockets. The rain tapped against the fabric of his shoulders, but he didn't feel it. He didn't want to feel anything except the music. The man sang, low and quiet, just fragments of lyrics, enough to trace the memory. Tom's throat tightened. His father's voice lived in that melody. Not literally, of course, but in the way the chords wrapped around him, in the way the singer lingered on certain phrases like they mattered more than others, in the way the guitar seemed to breathe between notes. It was all there, a life he'd said goodbye to years ago, rising again in the space between the rain and the reverb of the subway. The final line came, delivered more like a whisper than a lyric. "Home is where I want to be." And then, silence. The man exhaled and rested his hand on the strings. Tom stepped forward, the wet sidewalk squelching under his boot. "That's a beautiful song," he said softly.